So usually in the gym, I am doing my big giant compound lifts, which are my squat, bench, and deadlift. So today we are going to do a dumbbell only lower body workout. How we can still kind of get that pump, get those compound lifts in with just our dumbbells. Let's go. So when I'm building my program, I always want to start with my compound lift. My compound lift is a lift that uses more than one muscle to complete the movement, which is usually our bench, squat, or deadlift. For our lower body today, with our dumbbells, we are going to do dumbbell deadlift. Now you kind of want to pick a weight that you're going to be able to hold on to. I do have my handy dandy straps here today. These are not very expensive. We could talk about these in another video, but these are so helpful to be able to lift that weight. If your forearms just quite aren't strong enough, and sometimes my forearms give out, I'm gonna bring these over here. So we're just a little bit more away from our rack. And there's a couple different ways you could do this. So we're a little bit limited when we just have our barbell. Barbell stays in one place. With our free weights, we can kind of move them around a little bit. We can move them so they're more in front of us, more next to us, which is kind of like a trap bar deadlift. So we're just going to do a little bit in between. I'm gonna kind of go a little bit angled rather than like a barbell does right in front of us or next to us. We're gonna be using, just like we would in our barbell deadlift, that same movement. We're just moving our weight since we have our dumbbell and our free weights. But if we bring it to our sides, it's kind of like our trap bar deadlift. A little out of breath, but this is such a great way to still get that pump in, still be able to get that compound lift movement with just our dumbbells. Okay, so that was our deadlift, which again is a lot of hamstring and glute and lower back focus. We're gonna add in our quads. Since this is more lower body focused, we're gonna do some goblet squats, which are a little spicy. We're gonna do some high reps for those to really give a pump on our quads and our glutes. I also like to elevate my heels. I don't know if you noticed that before. I do not have good range of motion in my ankles. They're a little weak, just so I can still get that good depth when I do my goblet squats. Now my legs are feeling very fiery, so don't forget, just because we don't have our barbell doesn't mean we can't get a good pump just with our dumbbells. We just got a little bit creative. And trust me, my legs are very pumped right now. And naturally, for any lower body workout, we need to get a good glute pump. Now, I usually like to do it with a barbell or with a machine, but obviously we only have our dumbbells available today. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today. Let's start with both legs, and then maybe we'll add single leg. We'll kind of see how spicy I'm feeling. Sometimes putting a dumbbell on your hip bones right there is not very comfortable. So what we're gonna add in too is we can put this one dumbbell right here on our leg, and we're just gonna kind of put this one forward. So we're not putting all of our weight in this one. We're gonna put all of the weight in here. So really gonna focus on our glutes back here. Remember, really focusing on all of the weight in this back heel and less on this one. This is more just to stabilize so I don't fall over. My glutes are on fire. Don't forget, we have to switch our legs. So now we're just getting glute pump in one of them. All right, so we got our pseudo compound lifts. Again, compound lifts usually are with our barbell, but today in this case, we're doing our dumbbells, obviously. So we got our dumbbell deadlifted. For our nice lower back and hamstring pump, we did our goblet squats. For our quad pump, we did some hip thrusts, which were very spicy, single leg. For our glute pump, we're gonna do one more glute pump, I think, because that one's a lot of fun. I like this one. This one, you can also do both legs at one time. These are RDLs. If you have the balance, you could do one leg at a time. I have no balance and I will completely fall over on my face. So I'm gonna do a trick here. We usually call these B stands, but again, we're gonna keep all of our weight in this front foot and just kind of use this one to balance as we go down into our RDL, just like that. And to keep our pump going in our quads and in our glutes, we're gonna finish off with some walking lunges. Walking lunges always get a bad rap, but I promise that they are so good for you. They're so good for your hips, really help strengthen them. So we're just gonna finish out just burning those out. Let's do it. And that's it, our dumbbell-only lower body workout. Again, as much as I love our barbell, don't underestimate, you can still get a really, really amazing pump, glute pump, quad pump, hamstring pump with just our dumbbells. Get out there and get lifting.